my friend's got to tell you something real quick. She says, go ahead.
You better go see Teal Teacup when she come to your city.
Every second, every minute, man, I swear that she can get it. Say if you a bad bitch, put your hands up high, hands up high, hands up high. Tell them dim the lights down right now, put me in the mood. I'm talking about dark room perfume. Go.
I recognize you. My name's KB, and this is
Gail from Teal Teacup.
So today we are at Fan Expo, the last day.
You're like last day. I'm like last day.
I know it's been a really busy weekend for you.
But it's been a blast.
Well, that's what it's about. That's what it's about. Tell me, what do you have here at the Teal Teacup?
What does Teal Teacup have? So I like to make, I'm known for making enamel pins, stickers, charms, posters, little collectibles and stuff. I'm obsessed with making posters, but I do things that are humorous and cute and chunky. Like this one, it's just,
Yeah, show the people.
It's just a little boy guy. It's just, yeah.
So cute.
Yeah, and everything that relates with people's moods. So I have silly little stars that say, you did it, or I just work here, and people relate to it. And I have things that are from like Studio Ghibli and things that are that I adore for fandoms. Like
Yes, get into it.
And then weird things that I'm known for, like Eda bags and movable interactional things. And I've been doing this for about 7 years, and that's my. And I just connect with people with cute humor.
Yeah.
It's kind of a little bit either both nostalgic and existential.
Yeah. So what inspires you to start the Teal Teacup?
Sitting in a room and realizing that as an artist, we do a lot of things for other people, and I really needed something for myself.
Yeah.
So sometimes that feelings plant seeds in your head that you start one thing and it grows into something else.
Yeah.
And that's what I would say Teal Teacup is.
Okay.
For example, I wanted to do something for myself. I knew I could do photography, so I decided to do a small project just for me. I said small, that's a lie. It was a huge, grandiose scale project, and it was super fun. And I called it the Alice Project.
Okay.
And while I was looking for the things for this Alice Project that I was doing, it was super fun and just personal and very like I invested all my time, I invested all my energy, I invested all my money, I got all my friends involved, I storyboarded it. Like it existed in a space that was just for me.
Yeah.
When I did that, I was looking up on Etsy some things, and I typed in the word Teal Teacup. And at the time, I had been looking for something to rebrand myself. My name is Gail, but I didn't want to call it Gail.
You wanted like a name.
Yeah.
Type.
As soon as I wrote that out, I was like, that's me.
That's it. Oh my God.
And then at a different point in my life, I was working as a UI UX designer, doing UI UX for games in LA.
What?
Yeah, so I did that for about 7 years. So as I was working as a UI UX designer, I got to do some fun stuff doing like illustrations for stickers, backgrounds, and people resonated with that same mood. I was still building my art style, still trying to just do something for me, something different. And when I put those into the games, everyone around me was like, you need to do this.
Yeah.
So I did, and it went from starting making little stickers for my team and the people that are working at the company that I worked for,
Yeah.
to making bigger things to where I had like a little stock in inventory, to putting those on Etsy, to turning those into enamel pins, to showing up at events. And I went from selling one thing a month to selling one thing a week to selling one thing a day to selling like on my lunch break multiple things and like shipping those things to just showing up at events to going to other events across the country.
Yeah.
And now I travel maybe once to 4 times a month.
Oh my gosh.
Back to back sometimes, and I do this for a living. I've been doing this for about 6 years straight full time.
Oh my gosh, that's a blessing. I'm
It's
so proud. Oh my
a
gosh.
rare and amazing experience, and I'm happy to be able to have had it in my lifetime.
That's amazing. That's so amazing. So what's something you would say you do to help you get through the rough patches?
Okay, first of all, the rough patches are frequent in these past maybe 2.5 years. It was something that was confusing and you kind of, it was a risk at first, you're trying, you're putting yourself out there, but the people in your community that you keep together really kind of kept me going and made me feel like this was possible.
That's amazing.
And what the first thing that I ever did when I said, is this something possible, is I took a step back and I said, okay, if this doesn't work, it's okay, I can do something else.
Yeah.
the second thing that I can say is, I've told you this before when we were just talking, but sometimes things that are just kind of uncomfortable push you for changes. Sometimes it's positive, sometimes it's a learning experience that can lead to something positive later.
Right.
But in that case, I get a chance to step back and say, okay, what is making me uncomfortable? What am I missing? What buckets or what wells that are like valuable to me aren't being full? What do I have to focus on? And then I write that stuff down and I say, is it connections? Do I need to make more connections with people? These are things that are important to me.
Yeah.
Is it things that are important to my family? Like, is it things that are important to my finances? Is it things that are important to my bodily health? Like, these are all different categories that, you only have 24 hours in a day.
Right.
So when things get rough and especially if you're in survival mode doing what we're doing, you can ignore these important pieces in your life. So to take a step back and just assess and say, first of all, know what's important to you.
Right.
I know that making connections, I can't live without it. So if I'm alone with four walls, I've got to get out of the house.
Right.
I know that it's important for me to be financially stable because as a single independent artist who's a mother, I know that would stress me out in a way that I can't exist in this space doing that. Like, I've got to pay attention to finances.
Yeah.
And sometimes you put down on things that are working.
Yeah.
And pay attention to things that aren't working. Like, oh, I've been traveling so much, I should probably learn how to like walk and eat healthier and stuff that are like, that are kind of being ignored for the past year. So taking that time to sit back and pay attention to those wells of important values too, that you can say, these are the things that I need to feel like I'm living.
Yeah.
Not that I'm just existing, not that I'm just surviving, but I'm thriving.
Right.
Things you can't live without.
Yeah.
So sometimes it's just like having creative freedom. That's what made me shift from doing UI UX design to doing this, and why I was doing those small projects along the way. So I look up and I go, yes, my finances are good. Yes, I am doing what I went to school for. I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. But I don't have anything that feels
it's like feeling that.
Yeah, that's feeling that artistic resonance within my body. So I needed to grab, steal, take that stuff for myself.
Right.
And those goals and those achievements make me feel like at the end of the year, at the end of a timeline, that I won't always feel this way. I just have to take the steps now that'll make it to where 1 month from now, 1 week from now, 5 years from now, I'll look back and say, I remember when.
Yeah.
I was feeling great. Yeah. And then you build tools for yourself that you can always fall back on and say, okay, I know that it helps when I journal. I know that it helps when I start going for walks. I know that it helps when I spend some time with my friends or make a phone call. I know that it helps when I reassess my finances. I know these things are needed from time to time. I just need to take a step back and assess those things and start filling those empty wells when things are hard.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense. Like, reflection is such a big part, I think, of being a creative. Like, whether you're reflecting on your work or you're reflecting on your life, like, reflection is just a good tool in general to see, like, what's working, why. Like, everything could literally be going well, like, so to speak, like, this is exactly what I wanted. Yeah. And then you still, like something's not right. Like, what is it,
The best part of taking the time to reflect and building those tools, the best part of taking the time to reflect and building those tools is that you get a chance to understand more about yourself. So as an artist, just building a style for myself and going into this creative, I learned more about me in those years than I would have not having pursued creativity. I built an understanding about what my priorities are, what makes me who I am, what makes me different from other people, what makes me resonate with other people. Like, those things are what I got from taking this leap and trying to pursue something that was my own. Right. So once you put those building block foundations, you get a chance to take a step back and know if something's missing, that is missing before you never knew. Exactly. So it's just, we're all kind of growing in ourselves as we grow in our artistic careers. So we have to have those type of reflections, not just for our personal lives, but for our creative lives. We have to take a chance to step back and realize that maybe the constant going or the constant stopping can change, and that shift might be that one thing that leads to something greater than if you wouldn't have taken a step back to understand where you are right now and where you want to be. Right. So that's kind of things. Yeah, that makes so much sense. What is one thing you would tell yourself going into your first company? So the same thing as if you were starting your first career, if you were starting a new artistic pursuit, just make it exist first. Make it happen first, make it perfect later. Okay. You don't have to go in feeling like, oh, there's all these people that like know what they're doing. They're all learning from each other so not step 0. Step 0 was deciding that you wanted to do it.
Yeah.
Step 0.1 was looking into how to do it.
Yeah.
You know, and step 1 was deciding that you were going to do it. And then, you know, step 2 was deciding that you were going to figure out what pieces you get. So there's little steps along the way, and just existing is a success. Like existing in this space, having someone see you there is what it looks like to win.
Yeah.
So take those pieces along the way, continue to build upon them, and decide whether this works for you. And again, if it doesn't work, then you can do something else. Just make sure whatever it is you're doing, you are filling those wells. You could be doing Teal Teacup, you could be doing cons, you could be working from home, you could be a UI UX designer, you could travel across the world. As long as you understand what those core pieces you need to feel like you are living, then you can take that and apply it to almost anything.
Yes, and that makes so much sense. That makes so much sense. It's really about, it is about like filling those wells, filling that need. Because I think some people, they chase career, they chase the money. And I think that's why we have such a big mental health crisis too, amongst people that you see that are like, you know, objectively successful. You know, so it's like,
objectively successful. Someone else, you are a bar to hit.
Exactly.
To someone else, you being here is like showing them that it's even possible.
Right.
Because it felt impossible for you once. Look at all those things. I have this list that I noticed like, you know, a couple weeks ago at the end of the year, beginning of the year thing.
Yeah.
And one was those important things like my health, you know, things I need to do for work, things I need to do for family, things I need for connections. I just literally made a topic at the top of each page in a notebook.
Yeah.
And then one of the pages that I made, because there's no rules to what I do, I just do it to brainstorm on paper.
Mm-hmm.
One of the pages was things that feel far away. At some point, existing in this space felt impossible.
Oh my gosh. And now look at you.
Look at me.
And now look at you.
Look at
She
me.
got a whole spread, y'all. She got a whole spread.
You know, I'm traveling across the West. I've gone, and I have achieved my goals, and I've hit things that I didn't think were possible. I've met so many connections I've made in this lifetime without having done what I've done. You know, there's so much more is possible. It just depends on what I decide to put my energy towards.
Yeah.
And I really along the past 5 years as a humanity thus far, that some things are just out of your control. It's not you.
Right.
You can take a step back and realize that it's not you, it's math. It's not you, it's science. With these conditions, it just isn't going to quite work out that way.
Yeah.
So you can take the pieces of learning that you have and build upon them, or you can take the pieces of learning that you have and just take another path and still succeed.
Right.
Still win in your own way. But if you're feeling like I felt when times are hard, I talk about hard times, I talk about building these businesses, and these are real questions, right?
Yeah.
These are real struggles that I've learned from and still there was a time when I felt like, when I were to describe it, it was I was climbing up the side of the face of a mountain. And every time I felt like I got close to where I needed to be, I slipped and fell down further. And then I would climb up, and it was this endless mountain I was climbing up. Every time I had a goal, maybe I would hit it, but then there was another goal up there. So like it never really felt that. I never stopped.
Yeah.
To take a second and go, oh,
you did.
You did it.
Like, and you never take a step to look down and see how many.
To look back and see how far you got.
Right.
So I took a break. I actually went to Japan. I took a break with one of my best friends, and I sat there, and we were waiting for a train. And I told him this analogy that kind of just came to my mind at that point, and I'm like ready to start crying. And I said, right now I feel like I get a chance with our brains, with our talking. We've taken a stop. Now that I've stopped, I feel like I haven't taken time to stop on this climb, turn around and realize what a beautiful view it is from here.
Right, girl.
I haven't had a chance to take a step back and realize that it's a nice day outside. Like this whole time, this is what's been like, you know, right in front of me. Like I just had to just really stop and like breathe for a second.
Yeah.
And in that time, I potentially could look to my left and go, oh, there's a less steep slope, and it's not going exactly where I had planned to go. It's not like this constant grind. I gotta get there. Like this is what success looks like.
Yeah.
But it was still getting somewhere that really feels like where I need to be and where I want to go. And it's still in the time. It's just at the place that I needed to be. And it looks a little bit healthier, and it looks a little bit more doable. It doesn't feel like it's taking more than it's giving.
Yeah. And that's beautiful. I think that's beautiful. And if no one's told you, I'm proud. Being a mom, I know it's not easy. It's not easy. It's not easy.
It's rewarding and the most difficult thing. It's more rewarding, more difficult than anything I can build artistically.
Yes. So what does balance between being a creative and being a mommy look like for you?
That's a good question because it started with being a superhero. It started with what felt like a fight to hold on to this space that was mine. It felt like a struggle at first to hold on to a space that was mine. It felt like maybe like this is mommy's dedicated space, you know. And as a neurodivergent human, I'm like, no, this is the space. Don't come through. But kids don't have an understanding, and they don't have there's no walls for them, and walls are bigger than it looks because everything's bigger.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So taking a step back and getting through COVID with all the difficult times that we all went through collectively, this collective trauma, and getting through having a kid be home and having a sixth grader and having my own girl and doing all this for the first time, even being a single mom for the first time, building a career, building a business, learning to travel. Balancing that looked like taking a step to realize what pieces are your responsibility that you need to not ever let go of.
Yeah.
It's just like a job. You say, what pieces are so important that no matter what I have a chance to like hand this off or like take a step away from this or whatever, because there's a lot on my hand, never let this one go.
Okay.
Never
I like that.
sacrifice this piece. And it's a learning process.
Yeah.
Like whether it's always deciding that no matter where you are, you're always going to be available for phone calls.
Yeah.
Just like that. What do you need?
Yep.
Because you know you're the one that this person is coming to, this human is coming to. No matter what's up in their life, no matter where you are, you're the one that they're checking in to get that feedback and to feel comfortable in their life. So you need to make that space for them. This is where it's a dedicated space for them.
I love that. I
You know,
really do.
Working from home versus working and building a career is actually a lot easier with the flexibility of time that I have to be available. That's not a 9 to 5. Surprisingly, it's a lot easier to be there for her in ways that I wouldn't have expected. Building up my own business, and that's one thing I don't want to let go of. Like I said, I can do anything. I can go back to my career, and with everything I've learned here, I'm a stronger, more talented individual, right, than I was making that 6-figure job before that I let go of.
Right.
But I would be letting go of pieces as a mom that I'm not comfortable letting go of, like the flexibility to take her doctor's appointments, flexibility to pick her up when I need to, the flexibility to work around her schedule, to be there for her if she needs something for school or talk to. If you're working, it's just like, we all know how difficult it is to make a doctor's appointment when it's on a weekend and everything's closed.
It's an act of Congress to get anything done.
I mean, it's hard enough to be the one that has to be responsible for this, but my biggest responsibility is her, so I'm able to dedicate that in a way that that I value, and I'm not really ready to figure out how to work around working for somebody else right now.
Yeah,
but I get it. There's pros and cons. I travel a lot, but I have a really great. It's important to have a core family unit or a core unit of people that you rely on, like just a tribe that are willing to be participants in the success of your ambition to bring up this amazing human.
Yeah.
You're like, this is my goal. And they're like, I am a stake in that, the success of that. You know, I know it's very business, but I have stake in the success of that. So I will do what I need to do to make sure that you succeed in this.
Yeah.
And I have my mom. She is an incredible human who is super supportive. She's the first person to tell me that I could do this.
Shout out to moms, because my mom is also an incredible, and my mom is an incredible, a huge piece of my support system as well.
Huge piece of the success of both raising a kid while doing this and doing this in the first place. And I have my brother, and he's the one who's just gonna be like, go with flow. Yeah, sure. You mean to pick her up on Thursday? Okay. And we just kind of like find balance to where nobody's taking too much and nobody's giving too much. We're just symbiotically working together. Right. And it's the only way to make it. It's the only way I've been able to make it successful.
That's beautiful. And I honestly, when I say I needed to hear that, I needed to hear that. No, like honestly, like it's a challenge. I'm doing the 9 to 5 and the 5 to 9, you know?
I was doing it too. I was working 9 to 5, getting off, and then working on Teal Teacup. On any time that I had free. And then trying to work on keeping my body healthy at the same time. And that's just, it's a balancing act.
It is.
You only have 24 hours in a day, and even that you should be sleeping between 8 and 10 as a woman.
That's what they're saying. That's what they're saying.
So they say.
Right.
And it's true. It is true. Mm-hmm. So figuring out how to find that balance both in your personal life, your and all of those working pieces. Where can I put my energy that's going to be filling these wells
Yeah.
when they're needed the most. And one of those things is raising one of those wells for me. I couldn't, if my job was taken away from me, if Teal Teacup was taken away from me, if I cannot raise a good human,
Yeah.
that's it. I can't do that. I gotta do something else.
Yeah.
Someone's gonna tell you you're doing your best, and you've got to take a step back and believe them because they see you
Yeah.
in a way that is that a reflection can't show.
Yeah.
Remember, we're always looking at each other. We're not looking at
Yes,
ourselves.
that-
They see you.
Yeah.
So the people that you trust, you can listen to them. That's my lesson. The
Yeah.
people that you trust, that give you valuable, solid feedback, that would never lie to you.
Yeah.
If they tell you, you're doing great. You're doing
Then-
an incredible job.
Then
And
there.
I'm so proud of you. Then you need to fucking listen. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You need
No,
to
no,
listen.
no. You're right. No, look.
You need
The
to
people know
listen.
how I talk. Like
The people know.
the people know. No, that's beautiful. And I think one thing I saw that kind of helps me when I'm in those low mommy moments is like
Yeah.
a good mom doesn't ask if they're doing a good job
Oh
or
my
not.
gosh.
They don't.
Oh my goodness.
Like bad moms don't ask those
They don't
questions.
ask themselves those questions.
They don't.
Take a step back and reassess and say, hey, what am I doing here? How can I do better? And you are the only you, maybe sometimes.
Yeah.
That could be around you are the only mom, or you're the only single mom, or you're the only black mom, or you're the only, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
Or you're only female,
Yeah.
you know, parents or something like that. So you have to take on a lot of these challenges that make you feel alone in these spaces often.
Yeah.
So making sure that you're taking care of those mental health pieces that help us, but sometimes our brain won't give us what we need to survive. It'll work in a fear-based direction. It's built for its own self-protective survival. It's not
Yeah.
built in a reality survival. It says,
Right.
oh, that's scary. No, here's a warning.
Yeah.
And you're just like, no, this is reality. But honestly, you're not being chased
Yeah.
by a lion right now. Everything is okay.
Yeah.
You just have to take a step back and have the foundation of support needed
Yeah.
to be able to align your baseline and to feel grounded and to move in a direction. Try something. If that doesn't work, try something else. Both as a parent, as an independent artist, as a designer, building up your career. Oh, that didn't work for you. Try something else. Building up your art style that doesn't really resonate or you don't feel anymore. Try something else. Don't be afraid to like dip your pinky in something and realize it's too hot
Yeah.
or too cold.
Yeah. And I think that's one thing I'm also unlearning. It's like I would tell myself, it's like, oh my gosh, if you start something, you gotta see it through.
You gotta see it through.
You gotta finish it.
Imagine if I said that about the first project. Life changed, people moved, or opportunities kind of like fell through, or my availability wasn't the same anymore, and it felt like I was losing a piece of myself. But instead, it became something new.
Yeah.
Like I looked up and I said, oh, I can still build out some of these pieces. I want this to live it's not about the medium, it's about the idea and the creation of the piece of myself. I just want this to exist.
Right.
So sometimes it looks differently from what you've done, but you can still bring it to life.
Yeah.
So that's how that's my only lesson that I've learned that I can share from my experience at least.
No, I think that's great, and it's a lot. That's really rich. Like that's a very valuable lesson, and that's just
Hard earned,
amazing.
though.
Oh, girl, I know it. To have that rare stoic wisdom, you do in fact have to fuck around and find
You gotta
out.
run
You
around
do.
a little
You
bit.
do.
You know,
gotta
but
fuck
you
around
can't
a
be
little
afraid
bit.
to fuck around a little
Right.
bit. As long as you are doing it with a reasonable mindset.
Yes.
As long as you are a reasonable human, then
Yes.
fuck around a little bit.
Right. Exactly.
Figure out how great things can be.
Exactly.
I have a sticker that says "Frog around and find out." It says "Frog around and find out."
Yeah, you should. If y'all should lock in with
This is
that.
my humor, though.
Yeah, it's super cute. And you built something beautiful. And like I said, I'm proud. I'm proud of you.
I'm lucky.
Like,
I'm grateful. I
you're
am.
blessed and highly favored, girl. Blessed and highly favored. Well, I know you gotta get to packing up
I do.
and community mingling.
This is fun. This is fun.
Yes. So tell the people where they can find you.
Oh, so again, my name is Teal Teacup. My actual name is Gail, but you can find me at tealteacup.com. It is one word. Or you can find me on Instagram at Teal Teacup. Or a bunch of cons. Come check me out. Go look at my
Yes.
schedule on my website, tealteacup.com. Find out where I'm going to be. I might be in your state next.
Yeah, y'all better get in. Y'all better get in.
Find me. Say hi.
Yes. All right.
Say hi.
Let's
Don't be shy. Come say hi.
say hi. Say hi.
Say hi.
Yeah.
My friend's got to tell you something real quick. Go ahead.
You better go see Teal Teacup when she come to your city. Yeah. All right, girl. It was
Do you do hugs?
I do hugs. I love hugs. Thank you so much.
No problem. No problem. I had a great time. Yes.
And me being here, like this is the reason why I came. Like this.
I'm glad. I'm so glad I got to meet you, and this will not be the last. God says same. That's all we got. See you later.